Thanks for making time in your busy schedule to speak with us, Luna. And I'm the interviewer's host, Jing. Um, and uh, this is my team member, Xiaolong, Yanbing, and Hua. We are all the graduate students at the same course, Information Studies at Nanyang Technological University. And now we are conducting a group assignment related to the topic of information management. We are thrilled to have with us Luna, the Chinese market account manager of Prim Singapore Group. We have noticed that Prim has made the significant achievements in this industry, not just for its innovative marketing solutions, but also for its influential the corporate culture and the vision that have shaped the industry evaluation. So today our interviewer's topic revolves around how AI influence your creative work in the marketing field.
This is Song speaking, and I'd like to ask you a simple question about your work. So can you simply introduce your work?
Oh yeah, sure. So Prison is a digital marketing that we actually help local brands in China for focusing on their China social media strategies. So what I do is I'm more like a bridge between the clients and the China market to helping them that make sure all their own Western content assets to being able to transport transport to China.
Yes.
Yeah. So in the regular daily work that we're helping clients to do content creation for their literary book, for example, or WeChat, and also we are helping them to do design creation as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your current work have a lot of creativity work, right? So do you have any experience using the ChatGPT or other generative AI in your work?
Oh yes. So actually ChatGPT is one of my favorite tool.
Yes.
Yes, because
very powerful, right?
Yeah, it helps a lot when it comes to content creation, for example.
Yes.
Previously, if you are a content writer, like a copywriter, without ChatGPT, everything comes to you. You have to spend a lot of time on research to understand the whole market trends, to understand what people are talking about. And also, as an agency point of view, you also need to understand the brand, like all the different products. So take an example. For example, one of the clients is like the Basha, the local brand.
Yes.
So like this book, they are having the book to talk about the whole product. So if I need to write the content, initially I have to read through all the book, might take me hours or days. But now I can just ask ChatGPT to summarize it for me. So it saves a lot of time.
Yes. ChatGPT is really powerful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think the ChatGPT is based on the AI, and currently AI is pretty hard to explain, and the hidden layer behind the AI model.
Yeah.
It's one of the challenge is it's really hard to explain. And how do you ensure the data is value to trust?
Okay, so of course, it's hard to track where the data come from. So what we do is probably within a different process. That firstly, what I would do is to manually to check certain information if mentioned regarding the, for example, advertising law. Then certain words in China is forbidden to use, and I would double check is that mentioned in ChatGPT.
Yes.
Because ChatGPT also very limited on data training process. If certain things is not being trained, probably the ChatGPT won't know what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we do most of the time. And secondly, we think important is because we all have individual ChatGPT accounts. So to train your ChatGPT by feeding it with the more accuracy informations, and also to consistently on the topics. If what ChatGPT give me a wrong feedback, I would say it back. Let's say if, for example, if I'm talking about a name, ChatGPT translates to a wrong name, I will just tell ChatGPT this is the correct name, and then from time to time will be correct.
Yes. So you will double check and interact the answer. Okay.
So Luna, I have a question. How can you view as a phenomenon that many marketing professionals rely heavily on AI generated tools to affect their professional skills? How can you overcome such issues to avoid the decrease of your capacity?
Okay, so that's a very good question. Actually, we had internal discussion on that. Either as a creative agency, shall we use ChatGPT or any AI tool to help us? So I think the question is that I think as a like agency, especially you're a marketing agency or creative agency, that you kind of need to follow up the trend. So that's why my answer would be yes to using that. It's a must because it, like mentioned before, it helping us a lot with our effectiveness on the work. But to answer your question, that a lot of people might be heavily rely on AI. This could potentially cause that human being, the brain gets lazier and lazier, since that's what the brain made for. And what we do is, I think it's repeating, same like before. Can only use AI as some ideas, can get some guide. You can't fully just use whatever the AI gives to you, because based on also mentioned like first questions, AI might not be data accuracy, or there might be some copywriting issues. So you always need to double check what the AI is doing. So it's kind of like a yes and no. You have to rely on it, but of course you need to have your own insight input in it. And also because for creative agencies, everything is about creativity. If you are really thinking about rely on AI, and then all the agency will come out same idea, come out the same topic. What's the meaning being a creative agency? So in that part, I think everyone who work for agencies should be aware of.
Yes. I have another question. So how can you during your daily work, how can you keep or maintain your skill to write the creative part, or think about some creative ideas? How can you maintain the high level of productivity?
Okay. So for example, like my work, if let's say with the brand just mentioned, Batcha Coffee as an example, maybe I come out some certain ideas. I ask ChatGPT, for example, can you give me certain content creation topics in May, and then maybe ChatGPT will tell me, oh, you can do coffee with pairing, you can do coffee with tea, you can do coffee with this and that. But I need to be the one to justify if all the ideas can be used for the client, and I also need to making sure is this kind of content that's actually down to earth to China market. So that's how it's keeping my skill set, that I need to be very clear what the clients want. For example, it's a coffee and tea. Maybe this topic doesn't suit with the brand image. Then I can't just keeping the idea, then just implement to my work.
Oh yes.
Hope this answers.
It's awesome of your idea. We have already known that you have the experience to use AI generative tools like ChatGPT. So I want to ask you that do you have any experience to use other generative AI tools? You can give us an example.
Besides ChatGPT, we also use certain like image generated tool or Copilot. So I think Copilot might be a very useful example that because it belongs to Microsoft environment. Everybody knows Microsoft. You have Teams, then you have all the OneDrives, and then what we use it in our company, like our whole digital marketing group, we are sharing all our presentations or our Word files in OneDrive, and we use Copilot to helping us. Copilot could help us to gathering all the informations in it. So what we do is we could ask Copilot to check all our documents and summarize for us what's important. For example, also can use Copilot to help us to do a pitch deck to clients, because individually before we always manually to do our pitch deck, like for customized to different kind of clients. Then from like time to time we have like over maybe 100, 200, 300 decks. Then now Copilot could help us just manually to check all our past case studies and then to generate to a new ones to customize for a new client. That's what we use it for. Also we also use Teams for internal communication, so that we use Copilot. Sometimes, at least me, I use Copilot to help me summarize all the emails that I haven't read, what I need to do for my next steps. Yeah.
Okay. Also, Copilot sounds quite helpful for your work, and maybe we will also use it next time. We want to try because we never used it before.
Yeah, recommended.
Okay, yes. I also think that Copilot is a significant project that impacts the creative outcome of your work, of your daily work.
Yes, it helps. Yeah.
Yes.
My friend who work in the digital marketing industry, and they told me some company lay off their employees.
Yeah.
Do you have any concern about this question? AI will replace your some part of your work?
Okay. Also, that's a very good question. That yes, it's happening. That because a lot of people actually right now you can use AI to replace certain work, so that certain people get laid off. Worry? Kind of yes and no, because like mentioned, the reason for what I understand, the people get laid off is because previously maybe you needed 2 people to do your work, to do one thing, but now because of the AI you actually only need 1 people to do maybe previous 2 or 3 people's work. That's how the company are laying off people. But then if asking me if that be a big concern, I think to me I think that's actually how evaluation could be. So this is not only happening like right now, like from the past when how do you call that, like the technology just come out, like computer come out, it's also been a lot of people being replaced. So that, I think if you think about this way, that would lead us to think is what can we do to make sure we can improve ourselves, can improve our job, to be keeping up with the technology, to be the one you are not get laid off. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I think the AI will not replace the creativity and like the creation.
Yeah, for creative part, I don't think so, because so yeah. Also to answer your question just now, it also depends on your job scope. If you're a designer, then the later competing part will be your creativity. So you can use AI to help you generate certain images, but the idea has to come from you. If you are the only person can rely everything on AI, then potentially the word is quite crucial. You will be get laid off because there is no room for you to improve anymore. You need to be the one who knows how to utilize it instead of being utilized.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
So my question is, in your expectation, what is the further development of the AI technology in the digital marketing area and about your creative job?
Yeah, so I think like it's all related with previously mentioned that I think as company wise we has to keep updated with the trends. So AI for sure that's one of them. That as no matter what kind of agency AI or if you are AI, you're a marketing agency or you're a marketing firm, chemical, like every different industry has to use it because it helps company with efficient. And yeah, efficient in company means money, right? Means time. So but with the creativity part, it is a danger that for a marketing, especially a marketing agency, how can you make sure your people to keep develop with different ideas? How do you make sure that once your idea come out, it's actually not certain things that are copied from the other agencies? So this definitely still a big challenge and a big question for I think for all the agencies are facing. Yeah.
Okay. So is there any change about your industrial the digital marketing after you adopted this AI technology using?
Yeah, the what I see the biggest change is that we're faster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And also like maybe everyone knows that a lot of company potentially before you have to work overtime a lot because everything you have to come out with yourself. But now with this being easier to coming out like reducing our researching time or reducing certain unnecessary things from our end, this could help us also save time with our workload. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Luna. You have shared us about a lot of invaluable insights and experience for us to know to help us deeply understand how AI, how generative AI tools influence the creative work of professionals in marketing field. We are greatly grateful and open for you. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
No problem.